What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my OceanBlock Let's Play, where I'm inside of Adobe Premiere because I just filmed 3 more episodes, episode 21, 22, and 23. And if you have an astute eye, you'll see really closely here that there's no audio. There's no game audio, which is this top bar here, and there's no microphone volume, which is the bottom volume here, or section here, A2. And the audio track should look like this. This is what audio looks like inside of here. And you'll see that the video is all there. Here I am crafting a bunch of stuff, doing all that, and ran a couple of tests. I was like, oh, maybe my GoXLR app, maybe this is broken. So I restarted it, did another test, nothing. Restarted all of my settings in shadow play here. Nope, nothing. And then I restarted GeForce Experience, which had an update. And shadow play runs through GeForce Experience, and even though it recorded video, it did not record any sound. How it recorded video but it didn't record sound is beyond me, because like when I record these episodes, I go in and I rename them here. That way I know which one is which, and I see that it's recorded, and I'm like, great, it's recording, it's fine. I checked my other settings, it's all good. But there was a problem with GeForce Experience, and because of that, I now have lost about 3 hours of work or so between all 3 of these episodes. And it's late right now, and I don't have an episode for tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do voiceover for this first episode. If it ends up being okay, I'll do voiceover for the next 2. So basically, I'm just going to try to talk about what I'm doing during that time. If not, I'm just going to give you a synopsis basically for the last 2. Or if it ends up being awful, I'll do all 3. And you'll just get 3 episodes of content in one concise episode that'll probably be like 20 or 25 minutes long, maybe. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm so mad at myself. Okay, so here we are in this episode where I believe I was talking about how it would be really easy for us to upgrade our armor. I also am now realizing too that while trying to do this voiceover, that it is going to be so difficult to work through my own ADHD brain, where I say I'm going to do this one thing and then I spend forever doing all these other things before I end up doing it. There I am showing the armor and the Supremium stuff because the recipe super easy. There I am showing it. And I think it's, what is that, 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces of Supremium for each set of gear. So that's 32 pieces total. And I wanted to take the upgrades of it out because we're going to use those to upgrade it to the next tier. I didn't know that mining fatigue actually stops at 4. And I forgot to actually test to see if I couldn't put a tier 4 in the tier 5 Supremium armor. I think you can. I just don't think that you can go the other way where you have a lower tier armor trying to put a higher tier upgrade into it. This is me also looking at the higher end health upgrade, which I forgot uses a ton of wither skulls. So really expensive. You'll see there on the top left I have 14,000 inferium as well. Before I start doing this, because you'll see how many I actually go through. I didn't even actually watch it as I was doing it. I think I'm talking about the blaze seeds, doing the blazes. Yep. I think we do that this episode, so it's fine. Enderman seeds too, because we don't have a renewable resource of Enderman seeds. And then eventually we'll get to doing the digital miner as well. So waiting on me to create all of the producium. There I go, ripping through all of this stuff, you'll see that I keep clicking on it too. I don't know where all that extra stuff went to, because I thought I would drop it on the ground in front of me, but I don't actually know where it went. I don't know if it got thrown into the system, which is what I assumed happened, but I didn't see it pop up in the system, so I may have deleted it accidentally somehow. I don't know how. But you can see I'm just ripping through all of this essence, going each tier. Now I'm down to 3 stacks from like 2 inventories of stacks of stuff. And this is me showing that it's fine because we can always just go down a tier. So it's fine to move everything to the top tier because going down is just as easy. There is no loss there, especially since we have the unlimited crystal. And there we go. Just under a stack of Supremium. And then I think I did this for the quest, because why not? Insanium really is only used for like farmland. It's really not used for anything else. So had to create the bars. I needed 8 of them, and I need 8 of the gemstones as well. And after having all those, all we got to do is just put them in there. It's the same recipe for all of them. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Prosperity shard. Oh, I needed to make more gems. Okay. Didn't make all 8. That's right. The recipe is really easy. It's the same for every single tier. Bars on the left, gems on the top and bottom. I don't even know if it needs to be even in that order. Yep, talking about the lack of Inferium. And, also talking about the Supremium sword, which does 24, I think it was, attack, where my current sword only does 10 there at the bottom. And then I went off on some rant about like that should 2-shot a dragon or something, a normal dragon, because I think they have 100 health. I never looked it up, but like 24 damage I think is like 40. Is it 40? 48, 50, whatever. Around 50, 48. Yeah, 48. I could do math. 48 damage. Which is half of, I don't know how they do it, because a heart is like 2 health, because it could go down a half. So if something has 100 health, it's 50 hearts. So if something does 24 attack damage, that does 24 points of damage, but it actually takes 12 hearts away. So I had it wrong. I had it backwards. Even still, it's a super powerful sword, but you can't upgrade it with like enchants. So we would have to like upgrade it with the augments that are in the pack. So there's like an AoE one, and I think there's a strength 3 upgrade as well, but I think you can only have one on them. I don't know why there's so many spots for upgrades, but you can only use one. I believe this is me going to upgrade my absorption upgrade, or augment. That's what they call them, which is 4 golden apples. I don't think that I had any golden apples. I was just making sure of how many augments I could make. I can make 5, because each one takes 4 Supremium. I end up only making the 1, because the other stuff we don't have all the materials for. Here I go, making an extra golden apple. Didn't mean to. I did. This is just as like every other thing. Those stuff on the outside upgrades the one in the middle, and now our new one is shiny, which is dope. Also, just want to give you guys a shout out to everybody who watches this series. I mentioned this actually quite a lot in these last 3 episodes that I've filmed. The support is fucking wild. It's incredible. I love reading all the comments. I mean, there's not a whole lot of them, so it's really easy for me to read them all. I I keep hitting my microphone too. I don't know what to do with my hands if I'm not playing. So maybe I should just like set my microphone up to where I can like sit back and fucking tried to cross my legs and I ended up bashing my knee into my table. Anyways, voiceover Dwight is awful. This is this is not what I'm used to. What was I saying? The support is great. I love reading the comments, even though there isn't a whole lot of them. It's still super nice because it's kind of bringing me back to the classic, days where I put out videos all the time. There was a period of time where I was putting out 3 videos a day because that was the thing to do. Like, the thing to do was to put out at least 3 videos a day. There were some people that put out more. Like, I don't know if you guys remember Sly Foxhound back in the day. He was putting out like a video almost every hour, it felt like. That guy was a content machine back in the day. And he's still doing stuff now, Chimney Swift also came back relatively recently. He was away for a couple of years. He changed his channel to try to do something else, and now I think he's back to doing gaming. I think he does Sea of Thieves. I don't know. It's pretty crazy just seeing like a lot of the like OG guys still around doing their thing. Like a lot of us took time off because either from just being like depressed with how the YouTube scene has really become. And there's a lot of people these days that feel like they blow up overnight, but they all had successful channels before. It's just like they go from having 300,000 subscribers to like over 1 million. And then, people are like, who are these people? I don't know who these people are. Like Dream. I have no idea where the hell Dream came from. Not an entire crew, Tommy Innit, all those people. I don't know where the hell they came from. I know that they have some sort of like pseudo like storyline that's like predetermined or scripted in some way or form, which is cool. It's I don't know if it's really content for me, but I like the idea of it. I just think that I probably couldn't get into it if it was just Minecraft. Maybe if it was like across multiple games, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know. For the people that are watching my Minecraft Let's Play, like, do any of you actually watch Minecraft YouTubers anymore? Like anybody that's still putting out stuff like Etho, the Hermitcraft people, they're all incredible. They're all older people like me. So their commentary is a little bit more suited for my liking. So I'm still subscribed to Etho. I watch his videos every now and then. That dude has not changed at all. Which, is good. It's still working for him. He still gets a lot of views and a lot of people watching his stuff. So it's all good. There was a period of time where Doc M specifically, not Dr. Disrespect, was actually subscribed to my channel for like 6 years, I think I saw at one point, because on my end I can see who's subscribed to my channel and for how long. And you can separate that by the channels that have the most subscribers, and Doc was like the 3rd biggest at the time that I saw it subscribed to my channel. I think he has since unsubscribed, which don't know. I don't know what part of my stuff that he saw that he liked. I don't know if it was like the Hogwarts stuff back in the day, or if it was the SMP stuff. I don't even know, which I've been looking at a lot of my analytics recently because back when I was doing this stuff, we didn't have a lot of this information, but now we do. There's so much information. I can see like beforehand it was just like demographic, like what age was the accounts watching you, and their average watch time per zone and everything like that. Now it's like super detailed. Like I can see at what time my subscribers are on YouTube. So like I asked a question a couple weeks back on the community tab of my channel here, like what is the best time for me to upload videos? Overwhelmingly, it was like, you guys don't give a shit. You're all smart enough to know to come and find the content. So, and I have been uploading consistently, so it's not like it's a surprise. It's 11 a.m. or 11 a.m. 10 a.m. That's how consistent it is. I don't even know. It's 10 a.m. every single day, Pacific time. I live in California, so it's based off of my time zone, 10 a.m. And from what I can see on my time zone, a lot of you guys are on YouTube around noon my time. I don't think that I'm going to change the upload time because it is what it is. It's the time that it goes up, that's when it comes out. If you guys are on at noon, you can go back in your subscription feeds and you can see that there was a video uploaded 2 hours ago. So probably just going to leave that alone. To explain what I'm doing in game, I'm using the Solium dagger here to collect blaze souls in the jar to make blaze seeds. That way we actually have a good source of blaze rods, because right now all we have is the blazing essence or whatever, which is used for power but not other recipes where we need blaze rods themselves. And I'm about to make a cut here, so hold on while I cut and start a new track. All right, so here we are back after I'm done doing the blazes. One of the other demographics I actually wanted to talk to you guys about is that, which I thought was funny. Although it's, I assume, probably pretty difficult to actually get fully accurate information, because I believe that there's a lot of people out there that, you know, are trying to work through it, but I can see the attention span, or at least the watch time of men and women on my channels, which, shout out to women, you guys have significantly higher watch time compared to the men on my channel that are subscribed to my channel. It's like women on average watch 24 minutes or something like that of my content, where the men only watch like 14. So thank you to the 2% of you that are women subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you, you know, for spending more time on here, not only because it's better for the algorithm and the payout that I get on YouTube, because everybody knows that watch time is king. It's just it's nice to know that most of my commentary isn't just absolute garbage. Although these next couple episodes might be a little different. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody who's talking on the Discord as well. It's been a little bit more active recently because of these episodes coming out. I do appreciate you guys discussing these things, these episodes and everything there, because it's a good way for me to catch up on it. If you guys want to talk about anything or try to help me figure out issues that I'm having in here, which these next couple episodes might be a little bit difficult because I know I had some problems, but I don't remember off the top of my head. So this is me going through the cardboard boxes. So I wanted to name them because I was like, I'm getting confused by all these cardboard boxes. Let's name them. That way we know which one's which. This was a Guardian one. So I believe that, yeah, I called it the Guardian in a box, Guardian in a box, because I'm clever. I think I said something very witty here that was very highbrow. I definitely didn't insult all of your guys' intelligence for not understanding that joke. This mob is called a stray, I think. I mean, it's a vanilla mob, right? Strays. I don't know if they're like in the nether now. That's a zombie one. I will say, doing these voiceovers, my mouth gets a lot drier a lot quicker because I'm talking constantly, where in the game I can kind of focus on the game every now and then. get a little bit of a moment. But these ones, it's a little bit more difficult. I just found a wither skeleton one, which is great. And I think the other one I have is also a wither skeleton one, which I don't know if they alphabetize it by NBT data in the system. Like if I would have grabbed the last one, would it have been a zombie? Or the ones before that would have been the wither skeletons? I don't know. But I'm making more soul jars because I'm going to make a wither skeleton seed. That way we can actually start making wither skeleton skulls, because there's these resources that we absolutely need, like ancient debris is a big one. I think we go a little bit deeper into that in the next episode. I think getting the timing right on some of the small stuff that I'm bringing up is actually going to be kind of difficult, because I'm going off on tangents. I'm also not recording this like 100% through. I've taken a couple of small breaks here or there, so we'll see. We'll see how it works. I also don't think that I can do this for another 2 episodes, so I might do like a little sum up video for the next 2. This one we'll put out as kind of a commentary thing. Yeah, so I built cobblestone above me because I didn't want them to be able to reach me. And then I end up realizing that they don't spawn in areas with light. Wither skeletons are affected by light, which is something I didn't know, because I thought all nether creatures, it didn't matter what the light levels were. But these guys are proving me wrong. So I end up, I think, working on the digital miner a little bit while I kill time for it to be nighttime. Okay, so I to kill time while I wait for the wither skeletons, I decide that I need to work on the auto crafting area for like all the little items that I need a lot, especially in like mechanism or refined storage, where there's a bunch of little things that need to go through a bunch of different items. I think this was me contemplating on maybe putting the crafters back here, or like where I was going to put these blocks. And then I was like, it's kind of getting messy and kind of busy over here. So I end up turning around. Yep, there I go. Nope. Where am I going? There it is. There I am, pointing over to the other side. I end up carving out an area over here, and I was like, whatever, we'll go work on this while we wait for it to become nighttime so we can kill wither skeletons. Ended up busting out the hammer just to clear out more room and try to work out the space that I want to work with here, and give myself a little bit of space behind these things, make like a maintenance style hatch here. That way I can actually get back behind the machines and work on them. And I end up actually making this a little bit deeper, I think, in the next episode. Between episodes, maybe? I think it's between episodes. Because I put a row of machines back there, and it was kind of getting tough. Yeah, exactly where I placed those stone bricks. It was kind of tough to get behind them, so I made it one further back. But this is going to be the area where all of my auto crafters are going to be hooked up. Which honestly, I'm so mad that I lost this part, because I went into like all the finer details of auto crafting and like how easy it is to set up, and I walked through every single step, and I'm so mad, because it would have been great for people that don't know, and now you're just going to have to get it a little bit secondhand, but it really isn't that difficult. You put a crafter machine on top of another machine. You tell it what items go in here and what the output's going to be, and that becomes the auto crafting thing. And here's me pulling the power and data cables across. I was trying to like make out, it's like, okay, well, where can I grab the power from? And I'm like digging under everything because I pull all my wires underneath. There it is. And I even end up thinking to myself, I need to upgrade these cables because they're going to be pulling a lot of power over to these machines, because all of these are going to have max speed upgrade, all that stuff. It's not going to be super efficient. And so I upgrade these to the advanced ones, which can pull around 50K a tick, which is about the max of our machine. And you'll see me replace the one that's here on that's actually extracting the power. That way it can actually pull all that. And I just drag all of these back over to the other side. Once I've pulled all of those over, I realized, oh man, it's nighttime. Oh, I also realized that I could have used an Ender gate to move the power wirelessly instead of transferring it underground. But here's me trying again, just at nighttime, but then quickly realizing, nope, it needs to be in a dark area. So I end up taking them up top to the old mob farm area because there's still no feral lights that reach the very edge of this. So I just knock all the torches out. I did this on purpose. I left these torches here. That way I could actually have a little bit of a dark area. Plus, I didn't want it to light up the farm below. In case I end up getting cursed earth, which I think... No, I need a wither rose. I need to figure out how to do those. Here I am doing the same thing. Classic Minecraft maneuver. Just build some blocks above you because wither skeletons are so tall. They won't be able to reach you, and you can see they immediately spawn. And I just sit here and slash at them for a while, and I actually end up getting, I think, like 3 wither skeleton skulls from this, which I don't know why it never occurred to me. Of course, this sword is going to drop items. I'm pretty sure I got them from gas, and I got them from blazes earlier. And there's the wither skeleton skull. I was like, what's that? Oh, it's the achievement for the wither skeleton skull. And then I was like, wait, if I can get loot from these things, I need to go put looting on this because I can't put looting on any of my other gear because my sword is a tinker sword. They don't accept enchants. So I was like, okay, there's looting 1. Did a quick check for the other ones. There wasn't another looting book except for, excuse me, in there. It's super late now. I'm doing this commentary. I'm going to have to just do something else later on because it's 9:30 right now. And I've been in my office for like 4 hours at this point. So I put looting 2 on the sword. I kill a couple more wither skeletons. We fill them up. And eventually I make the seed for it. And I replace one of the ones down in the lower area. If I remember right, I think I replaced the pig iron plant because we didn't need a whole lot of that in the first place. It was just kind of like, here's a spot. You can make some while I don't have a space for anything else. And we're just going to let that go. And we came out with 3 skulls. I kind of checked to see what recipes we could use it for. It wasn't really anything super useful right now outside of just saving them for the health augment upgrades for our armor. So just going to save them for now and let the plant go probably overnight because we need Inferium again. So anyways, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I'm going to quickly edit this together and then we'll see what happens with the next 2 episodes that I recorded. I think what's going to happen is that I'm just going to wake up tomorrow and record more. So anyways, see you guys later. Maybe leave a like just so I don't feel so bad about this episode, even though it wasn't that great. Oh, one thing that I saw here at the end of the clip that I forgot to mention, I collected some rewards and look at that. They gave me wither skeleton seeds and enderman seeds. So, didn't need to make those. Which, whatever, thanks, I guess. So, I have enderman seeds now. That's how I got them.